What's up, everybody? YouTube land. I just got a GoPro Hero 9 today, and I thought I'd give it a little test on the little CT125. I know you guys are going to be looking at this lovely rack here, but I sort of just have a little crude clamp-on mount for now, and I wanted to test out the quality and the settings on the stabilization and that kind of thing, the mic. So I just got it mounted here, and I thought I'd see if you guys could make out what's going on, take just a little quick ride around the neighborhood, maybe a little on-road, off-road today. So I've been thinking, I had a Hero 2 for years, and I haven't really used it in a long time, and it was good though. I used it some in racing, and something happened to it, so I've been making my YouTube videos with this Samsung mostly. So I thought, man, we you know, it's always, if you go out somewhere and you go riding, you're like, man, if I'd have had a camera, that moment would have probably went viral. So I thought, I'm gonna get one. So I'm gonna get a chin mount for the helmet, and probably get like a, you know, internal mic or whatever for the helmet, so cut out on some of the wind noise. But I thought just a little maiden voyage here with the GoPro. I've got the media mod with the wind noise reducing mic cover. So let's see how it does here. Take a little quick trip down the road and back, maybe up the little trail I got there at the house, and see how it goes. We've been doing some really cool riding in North Georgia mountains lately, which is kind of just in my backyard, really. But if I'd have had a camera on some of that stuff, man, it'd just been great. You know, it's always that way though. Go off in a rut big enough to swallow this bike, it'd be nice to have a camera to show people. I definitely don't know much about this GoPro yet, because it's just kind of like one of them deals where you get, the older you get, the less you want to mess with electronic things. But I thought, well, maybe to keep my mind sharp. Oh, let's don't run over that squirrel. So we got about 1,200 miles on the CT, I think, now, and got it broke in good. Really enjoying it. Only thing I've really done to it is put some Milwaukee exhaust on it from Tokyo. I actually ordered it all the way from Japan, and it really helped it. It's got plenty of power for what it is, you know, but sometimes it would kind of lag a little bit on hills and high gear, especially really big inclines, and the exhaust helped it really maintain speed. So that's something good. Mid-range, it really helped it. And you know, it'll run 60 miles an hour, run 50 comfortable, so I'm tickled with it. Fill it up for $3 or $4, go 200 miles, it's getting like 137 miles to the gallon. Alright, I mean, not just anybody wants to ride a 125, you know, a lot of people always like, what'd you get that for? It's like, why? It's like, I'm thinking about doing the Trans-America Trail on it. It's like, what? But yeah, I haven't had it anywhere that I couldn't go yet, and I've crossed the Tallulah River on it, and had it up to the seat crossing the river. Me and some good buddies been riding. It's kept right up, you know. It's just still got the stock tires on it. But there's this little road, you know. I've been riding 100 horsepower bikes, you know, just bigger dual purpose bikes for 20 years or more. There's just one of my little favorite roads. It's near the highest peak in South Carolina, here where we live, which is only 3,000 feet, but it's almost to North Carolina. It actually crosses into North Carolina. I've been down the road 100 times or more, and it's just one of those little twisty roads. It's not very long, but for some reason, it's one of my favorites. And the last time I went down it on the CT. It's kind of like right after I first got it. And I was going along, and I was just kind of looking around, taking it easy, you know, not going too fast. And like I said, I've been down it 100 times over 20 years, and I found out that day there's three or four waterfalls on the road, an old wooden bridge, a couple of nature trails you can walk down, and that's kind of the reason I got the bike. You know, it was time to slow down and just enjoy what's out there to see, really. And I mean, if you're on a Forest Service road, you don't need to go over 50 miles an hour. So I'm tickled with it. It's just what I needed. And it hangs, turns really good. I got a little water out there. Neighbors have a one of those birds, big birds, peacock, I think is what that thing is. All right, let's go down a little trail here and see how it does. This camera mount might not stay on here real good, but we'll see. Good test for it. Just playing around with the GoPro in the house and walking around with it and stuff, trying to get familiar with it. It seems like the stabilization on it is crazy good. Like my old Hero 2 would need some Dramamine sometimes watching those videos. Staying put pretty good. This is just one of those flexible GoPro clamp mounts that I got on it right now, just for testing it out. Seems like all the really good YouTubers that I watch, like Itchy Boots and is it Backcountry Adventure Motorsports, I believe, out in Idaho. Those guys always have their camera on the chin of their helmet, so that's probably what I'm going to do, is get a nice chin mount. I think it's just better that way. It gets it up there closer to you, and kind of everywhere you look, it looks, you know. And your head doesn't shake around near as much as the handlebars do. Now this little part of the property back here is some of my favorites. Pine forest. It's got a good little GoPro, doesn't do it justice, I'm sure, but good little hill to climb back here. Out there. Yeah, so that mount moves a little bit, my bad, but you guys get the picture. We'll get a good chin strap for it, chin mount for it, and I think it's gonna be good. Appreciate you watching, guys.